Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm in conversation with Arjun Kapoor today. So hi Arjun, welcome
Hi.
to Exhibit.
Thank you for having me.
Firstly, congratulations on winning the Exhibit Techie Celeb of the Year last month.
Thank you so much.
So on that note, let me ask you the first question.
Ji.
What was the most recent tech gadget that you bought?
I wanted to start reading, so I've got this device now so I can read a bit more. It's the Kindle.
Kindle.
So that's the last thing that I bought.
Okay. And a book that you're currently reading?
Well, I wanted to read Matthew McConaughey's autobiography. It's called Green Lights, and I loved reading it. As in, I loved reading it, but I also heard it because he's done the audiobook himself. So it was really nice. I really liked Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey.
Great. And what's your definition of success?
If success is being able to wake up and going to work by choice, not because you have to, but because you like it, you enjoy it. Success for me is the ability to say no when I don't want to work, being allowed to say no, and choosing when to get out of my house. I think that is a sign of being successful enough. So I feel successful for that reason. That I can make choices. I guess that is success eventually. For a lot of people, it's money, position, power, fame, etc. For me, it's always been about the choice. Yeah, I want to do this, so I'm going to get out of the house. I want to do this, so I'll get out. If I don't want to do something, I'll say no and I'll sit at home.
That's nice. And one motivational quote that inspires you?
We are in the generation of social media. Every day there's a new quote that inspires you and motivates
But one
you.
that's like your absolute favorite.
Yeah, I keep posting them and now I'm growing up. You caught me really offhand. In school, I used to always go handbook mein likhe hote the niche. So it used to be all is well that ends well. And I just believe that. I feel ki in any roller coaster, in any storytelling, in any chapter of your life, eventually by the end of it, something good comes out of it. So I like that. I like to believe, even if you're going through a hard time or a hard situation, उसमें से कुछ अच्छा ही निकलेगा. So yeah, I guess it's a very simple thought. I always try and keep it in mind. But yeah.
Your favorite gadget and an app you're using at the moment. Your favorite app and your favorite gadget at the moment.
Well, to be able to keep track of Chelsea, I downloaded the Premier League app and I'm obsessed with football. So that really helps me, and I'm always on it, even in between matches, in between shooting. I think my directors realize that I'm not on the phone messaging or on Instagram. I'm actually just checking football scores all the time. So that's an app that I use. Of course, the social media, Instagram, is something that I use very often. हम सबका time pass social media पे Instagram से हो जाता है. One gadget that
That's your favorite at the moment.
it has to be. It's either me playing my PlayStation in the van while waiting to shoot, or it's my phone, so I can be in conversation and messaging and
Everyone's
social media.
favorite. If you had a full day off, what would you do with it?
I've had a lot of full days off, like all of us, most of us, thanks to unfortunately this virus coming over again and again and again. So, what do I like to do?
Yeah.
Ideal day. I've realized I like waking up but not getting out of bed. Because you don't need to jump out of bed. So wake up, watch something, chill, have your coffee, read your paper, do time pass, talk on the phone, spend the day, go meet your friends, work out, have a chill day in the sense, just try and make the most of it. But stay awake late at night because I like watching movies late at night and I like staying awake. But when I'm shooting, then I have to always wake up early, so I have to sleep early. But if I had the perfect day, I would sleep as late as I could.
Yeah.
I'm a night person.
Okay. And if you had one superpower, what would that be?
I think invisibility is always nice because then I don't need to worry about people looking at me. I'm not a very social person, so I get troubled sometimes when I have to be out and about. A lot of people don't realize, but I'm still an awkward kid at heart. So I'll be happy being invisible and going to different places rather than people having to look at me. I love when people look at me in the roles that I do or the work that I do. But I find it strange when people look at me when I'm not working. So it's like I was telling him just now that there's a bike I got, but it makes so much noise. I get scared to use it because I don't like people looking at me. So I
really with the paparazzi all around?
Yeah, I don't like it. I prefer it the opposite way. I put the photo out myself before 20 people take photos and put it because I like being low profile or rather invisible. So I guess that's a nice superpower that I would like to have.
Okay. And what's your technology detox like?
Very tough because I realized getting COVID twice, I've relied a lot on the phone to be aware of what is happening in the outside world, to be connected. And at the same time, being at home, lockdown, क्या करेगा आदमी, आदत हो जाती है. अब क्या आदत हो गई, आदमी अकेले बैठा है. You have nothing. You can't be alone with your thoughts, or you don't have anything else to do. वो phone निकल ही जाता है. So what I did is I took a week off from social media a couple of months back. I try and do it every few months. I was shooting for Villain, so I decided I'll take a week off social media, not post anything, not check Instagram. I logged out, and my team, I told them change the password. So,
Okay.
So any brand assignments and all which were due, they were taking care of, but not me. And I'm very proactive on my own account. Normally, I post everything myself, but for that 1 week, I put it all on them. So I try and do it from time to time. It's very difficult, I have to confess. It's something that I used to find much easier earlier, but post these 2 years, COVID के बाद I think बहुत ज़्यादा आदत हो गई phone हाथ में होने की.
And do you read your comments and interact with your followers?
My fans, yes. My friends, yes. There are people sometimes that have, unfortunately, very negative things to say. They do pop up from time to time. You read it. If somebody doesn't like something pertaining to your work, you have to respect it and say, okay, he's an audience member, she's an audience member. Somebody is personal and vindictive, then you have to choose to ignore it. I will not say that I'm not aware, or I'm not, but it doesn't show up as often. मतलब एक पोस्ट पे 500,000 comment आते हैं तो मिस ही होते हैं normally. But if you're in that thing where you find one odd, you react to it in as positive a frame of mind and ignore it. But it's for me, comments is most fun when I can comment on my friends and they comment on mine. For me, it's like banter. So like if Pariniti posts something, Varun posts something, Katrina posts, I like commenting like a friend. I like that back and forth. So I look at commenting more for like a camaraderie, and other fans enjoy that also. So I like to use that more than reading comments. I try to post comments.
Okay. So you're a petrol head, right?
I don't know if that term is, but okay, yeah.
We want to know, what does your garage look like?
My garage, but that is a loaded garage. I recently bought a bike also, the Ducati Scrambler. I'd seen Tom Hardy using it in Venom, and it was at the back of my mind. And then I was doing a film called Villain, in which I'm playing a biker. So I just got really excited and I bought the Ducati.
Okay.
Beautiful bike, very noisy. So can't be as low key as I like, but I love it. I've been riding it and I've just got comfortable with it. I about 15 months back I got the Defender, which is a great utility car, value for money. It's a beast of a car, so comfortable, especially for a city like Mumbai. I love driving it, and I'm not much of a driver, but it's a beautiful car, a very, 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 very sturdy car, and a car that you can imagine using for a long duration of time. It will only get better with time. And recently I got the Maybach, the Mercedes SUV, but that's the first car that मैं देख के starstruck रह गया. I was in awe of the car. तो जब खरीदी तो ऐसा नहीं लग रहा था कि इतनी खूबसूरत गाड़ी मिलेगी, but it was like a painting. When it came home, I said नहीं यार इसको garage में रहने देते. So literally for a couple of months I didn't use it. I didn't want to take it out. And then my father one day told me, you have to take it out. That's what you got it for. So I started taking it, and then I fell in love with it. And I'm a guy who sits on the front seat always. This car you get to sit in the back seat because it has all the amenities and the gadgets and all the features and the massage chair.
Yeah.
And I just fell in love, and I was like, wow. So that's there. There's the Volvo SUV, gem of a car, very underrated. And I have the Innova, the Toyota Innova.
So we also want to know one supercar that's on your wish list right now.
One supercar that, yaar, itni to le liya abhi. Unless Exhibit is giving me a car, I'm happy to wait. I don't have I think I'm a huge car fanatic. I'm a huge automobile fanatic. But right now my hands are full. And my garage is also full. I'll have to buy a new house to be able to keep cars now. It's a bit of an issue. So, and my sister kind of made me realize कि हम 2 लोग हैं और 4 गाड़ियाँ, तो थोड़ा सोच समझ के अभी जो अगला करने का.
Okay. And one song that is always on an Arjun curated playlist.
So I love this song Bolna Halke Halke from Jhoom Barabar Jhoom. I'll always have that. Then I love running on Deva Shri Ganesha from Agnipat. Since the day it came out, I'm obsessed. So when I'm on the treadmill, that's the song. मुझे गुरु रंधावा के गाने बहुत पसंद है. उसकी आवाज़ बहुत मीठी होती है. So if I have to recommend a song for any party, like last evening we had a dinner and music, everybody wanted to play. So it was just very easy to play I Rated Gabru. So these are like go-to songs for me. Yeah.
And like your current favorite song? One favorite song?
I I think AP Dillow's song is right now my
Trending.
Yeah, it has to be insane for me. And even Hardy's song is quite nice.
Bijli.
मैं उसे सिंड्रेला बुला करता हूँ because वो इतना चिपक गया थॉट ना सिंड्रेला तो वो but yeah I love and anything Diljit does for me I've realized I'm a big fan of Punjabi music like that kind of music I love.
Describe yourself in a hashtag, one hashtag.
Work in progress.
And one last question. What was your last Google search?
Myself.
Do you do that often?
Who doesn't?
Okay. Arjun, you've been great. Thank
Thank
you. It's a pleasure having you on our anniversary special cover.
Thank you so much.
Guys, if you did like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and goodbye.